Hey everybody, welcome to Dirt Guy Drive Time. This is the show where we will rock you. We will rock you. Yeah. Hey, I just thought I'd do a little queening for you this morning, this afternoon. Let me adjust that camera right there. There you go. I felt like I was in kind of a queen mood right now. Woo, it is Friday, August 30th, and that means it's Friday, baby. Weekend is coming, it's imminent, but even better than that, it's a long weekend. 3 days off. Oh, to hang out with Cindy Brown, First Lady, the queen of everything, and my mistress, the Model Railroad. Oh, I'm so excited. Boy, today, I tell you what, I've got a stellar work update for you, where the super duper made it happen in an unusual way, and I'm very excited. And I got a little bit of a sort of a personal kind of thing. I'll share a thought I had, but it's not going to be all heavy like that religious stuff we were talking about. We will save that for future episodes. Let's all cool down a little bit. Actually, you all handled that whole series very well. Very encouraging stuff. There was nothing but, adjusting the camera again, nothing but positive things being said there. And see, that's just a credit to the people who watch this show. You guys are awesome people, and I dig doing this, even though we continue to lose subscribers. Whatever. Again, I'm talking so fast, I'm getting spit in my mouth. What am I going to do? Hey, when I was doing this thing, we were actually driving. Now that I'm starting the show, I'm in traffic. What's the deal? Why can't I had it before? So I didn't risk crashing the truck for that little shtick right there. Anyway, let's go to the work thing for a minute. Shall you? I think you shall. You guys have been hearing me talk about this plumber I've got. I decided today that with the Cobra is the owner's rep. That's my code name for him. And the plumber, his new nickname, we're going to just call him the Jackhole. Just the Jackhole. That's what his nickname is. So when I said that, I was talking to the Jackhole, not a Jackhole. The Jackhole. Yeah, know what I'm talking about. And if you look him up in the dictionary, what you will see is or in the encyclopedia, actually. Look up the Jackhole in the encyclopedia, and you'll find a picture of a pine cone. I just made that up, and it's so funny. Oh my God. I think it's the coffee. Anyway, so here's the deal, people. I have a saying on my board, my whiteboard at work, saying, I got a delay claim from the Jackhole. It must be Friday, all right? Because every Friday, it seems, he sends me something that says, your framers are late, your sprinklers are late, your plumbers are late. Well, wait a minute, he's the plumber. He never says that. The dirt guys are late. Everybody's holding him up. He's being delayed. It's like every Friday, about midday. So methinks, since he is a hoity-toity contractor that's got all kinds of money in the world, he takes off early, starts drinking about noon, and then he starts delay claiming a mother effer. I'm the Jackhole, and I say there's a delay. You know, so earlier in the week, actually yesterday, I told you I had a problem with his guys in their hard hats, threw his guys off the job, and he just blew me up on the deal. Whatever. So I've been plotting my revenge. Because listen, people, you mess with the super duper, you get the horns. Every time you get the horns. Even Mrs. Super Duper is starting to give the horns to people. She's such a good pupil. I love that woman. She's awesome sauce. So I figured out a way to do this, right? There's an obscure part of a subcontract in the exhibit that says two things. One, you have to have a competent English-speaking person on the job at all times. And there's another line that says you have to keep the same foreman on the job from the beginning to the end of the job, okay? A couple times now I've needed to consult with the plumbers about something, and I'm looking around, and finally I can't find a foreman, so I have one of my guys call the foreman. He goes, oh, go talk to Julio Iglesias. He can help you out. Well, first of all, competent doesn't mean you're a moron or not. It means you know something about the job. So Julio Iglesias comes over, and after he's done singing, which is always awkward, he don't know shit about the job. It's like, in Spanish, through one of my guys translating for me, What do you do here? How's this happening? Why is this like this? Is this going to screw if we do this? No, I. He don't even know. Plus, he don't speak English. Plus, he ain't a foreman. So, well, you know, there's another thing where he's supposed to core some holes through one of my basement walls for some drains, and I've been asking him to do it for a couple of months, and geez, maybe longer, a couple of months, and he just hasn't done it yet. I don't know why. Well, now on the inside of the building, I have air conditioning ductwork in the way where you can't put a core drill rig on the wall. You can get your pipe through, but you can't core drill. And on the other side of the wall, we have now put scaffolding up. Scaffolding, the stuff people stand on and they climb on it and junk. You can't dig around it on the bottom. So, and his pipes come out underground. So here's the deal. Twice now, I sent him last week a thing. How are you going to resolve this without impacting other trades? You're going to delay the job. Take that, Jackhole. I sent him a second request today because he never responded, and I sent him a thing saying, basically, you're in violation of your contract. The contract says this, you're not doing it. Need you to comply immediately. If you have a problem with it, talk to my general superintendent. Okay, so it's getting good. So on the one about one of those two emails, I can't remember which one. The one about being part of the contract. This guy, a little background, okay? He looks at me like I'm just a dumbass superintendent, right? Some guy that don't hardly make no money running a job thinking he's got a God complex. What he does not realize is that the super duper has been in construction in every capacity, from owner to executive officer to controller, purchasing, finance, estimating, in the field, driver, everything I've done. I've been with lawyers, accountants, CPAs, banks. All right, don't let the Mohawk fool you, bitch. All right, I've got some firepower back. I got some arrows in my quiver, dog. That kind of thing, right? So he doesn't realize who he's dealing with. When I sent him the one about the contract, I copied the normal people, but I also copied my director on it because it's Friday, or excuse me, it's Friday, so I'm going to get some kind of delay notification from the Jackhole. So I send my email off copying my boss and the rest of the team. And he responds with, first one he responds with is, we will comply. I said, thank you, sir, because I'm cool like that. But then he must have got infuriated that that stupid attendant down there who don't know nothing, I could buy him over. I could buy the whole job. I crap bigger than him. I made more money in the last 5 seconds than he made his whole life. I got a big bling truck. He got that stupid Toyota, right? He got a damn Mohawk. At least I'm not fat. Sorry, just kidding, fat people. You know I'm just playing with the fat thing, right? Come on, you gotta know that. I love all of you people. Doesn't matter. Moving forward, well, he must have got all bent because he blew up my email with delays and this and that. The framers are 9 weeks, it took them 9 weeks, which it didn't, by the way, to frame something. And I just let it sit there. And guess who jumped into the conversation? My director. He fell right into my trap. My director goes off on the guy and then privately emails myself and my general superintendent saying, we were going to give him the other hotel because the other AC contractor's having problems and can't. The guy does plumbing and air conditioning, but he can't finish the air conditioning. So we were going to give it to this Jackhole. And so now, in addition to my boss, my big boss, my director, lighting him up, he's like, there's no way in hell we're going to give this hotel to this. He's not a team player. Basically, he's an asshole. You mess with the super duper, baby, you get the horns. Oh, it went exactly as planned. Anyway, that's the fun stuff, work related. Hey, but just before I let you go, Dean Danielson from Minnesota. Some of your comments, Dean, in various videos, remind me of something. And I'm not going to brag right now, but I observed something about myself last night because of that comment, actually, your comments, actually. And Cindy Brown, the First Lady of Everything, as well. And that is this, I've done a great many things. I was just telling you, in construction, I have done it all, people. I've started companies, I've failed companies, I've turned companies around, I've been laid off, I've been promoted, whatever. I've worked all from here all the way up to Canada. I know a lot about construction, plus, my time with fighting robots, being a pilot, my time as a pastor of a church, and wanting to know and understand science and history and, all these different things. So there's, and the reason I'm bringing up Dean is Dean's pointing out, wow, you're this, you're this, you're this. And the thing is that you make it sound so great, by the way, so romantic. But as I was thinking about that, and then I started thinking about Cindy's qualifications. I won't enumerate them, but, I told she's got a master's degree in marriage and family therapy. Matter of fact, she and I met through the church I had started that was ministering to homeless people and bikers and hookers and, all the stuff we believe that Jesus would hang out with. And we were like-minded in that regard. We both agree in rescuing animals. We've got this heart, okay? And we've got this world of experience, video content creators and, all this stuff. And I just got the sense, and she and I have been talking about it, that we were just meant for more. Meant for something more. And I don't dislike my job. I don't dislike the company I work for. But there's this nagging something in there that's pulling on me. And I'm having a hard time figuring out what it is. But it feels like there's something more to do. Part of that is I believe if I applied myself in another thing, I could make more money. And so could Cindy. I think Cindy is grossly underpaid. She's been in the same industry since she was like an egg. And she knows everybody. She knows every subtle nuance of the industry she's in. And when I see what she gets paid, it's like, what the are you serious, babe? She's worth more. I'm not just saying that because she's my wife. I'm saying it because I'm a professional who spots one, So I just feel like I was meant for something more. And I think part of that is what I do here. Part of it is what I do on my railroad show sometimes. I try to encourage people. I try to, help them on their journey. I don't know, there's something there. That's what the pastor thing I think was about. I don't know, but I just feel like I was meant for something more. And, as we move forward in the coming weeks, maybe we'll be able to explore some of what that means. And Dean, thank you so much for helping me to focus on that for a minute and start maybe listening to that inner voice inside that may, for all I know, be coming from the Great Spirit. Anyway, man, we have got a great weekend lined up. We're going to do some fun stuff. Hope you have an awesome 3-day weekend. Be safe, be sane, drink a lot, but don't do anything stupid. And until Tuesday, my name is Steve Brown. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you later.